On Monday, the good news is travellers will be able to go on holiday to the green-listed countries from the UK. The new traffic light system of red, amber and green will provide a list of countries which travellers may visit, or those which are subject to further restrictions. For example, red-listed countries will require travellers to quarantine in specified hotels, and they will then also be subject to incur the additional expense. There is an anticipated huge deluge of holiday bookings as travellers fly across to Portugal, Gibraltar, Iceland for their early summer breaks. However, there are warnings of further delays for those arriving at UK airports. They can anticipate having to wait longer due to the additional time allocated for handling COVID-19 forms. The forms contain information about individuals' recent COVID-19 test results and vaccinations, but the main crux is they need to be checked by border control staff at airports. These will at present be checked manually, causing longer queue lengths. Although airport management staff have requested installation of digital technology to process the COVID-19 forms, this has not been implemented to date. Demands to install digital technology to process the forms with the installation of automated gates similar to tube train turnstiles reading tickets have not been implemented at the moment, although this may change in due course. As the forms will still be handled by airport staff manually, there is going to be a lot of frustration amongst passengers for the additional time that this will incur. It's time consuming and travellers can anticipate longer queues, but will just have to exercise patience during this pandemic that we are all contending with at present. Inevitably, everyone expects changes at airports, and I think many people will be grateful that the travel industry is now opening up and we will be able to go abroad once again. But it is inevitably going to impact upon the overall customer experience of travelling abroad and having to contend with the additional bureaucracy. However, provision of investment into digitised systems, for example, the installation of e-gates, is probably at the moment a bit premature and will probably take a few more months as digital passports, certificates and apps are still in the development stages within the UK and Europe as well as other countries. The good news is that they will contain the information which is currently presented on the manual forms. Hopefully an automated e-gate system of entry and checks will be in place later in the year, at least within the UK. One can only assume that this will definitely assist in minimising waiting times for passengers and ensure that border staff time is better deployed elsewhere. But crucially, it will streamline the whole process of conducting the COVID-19 health checks, which are now required upon departure and arrival in many countries. Overall, I guess many would agree the additional waiting times are only a minor inconvenience for passengers to endure as international travel opens up once again slowly. The health and protection of travellers is of paramount importance to ensure no new variants of coronavirus are being imported into any country inadvertently by travellers. As we all know, people can be asymptomatic, not displaying any symptoms, and become super spreaders of the virus. Hence, protecting public health is a priority for all governments during a pandemic, as well as ensuring that international travel resumes safely.